and welcome back to the channel and happy Friday. Today I'm doing this really fun Halloween portrait with Victoria. I know we're a couple weeks past Halloween, but we basically didn't get any trick-or-treaters, so we have a bunch of Halloween candy left over, and so I wanted to create this like seasonal portrait for every single holiday we experience with her throughout her first year of life. So I don't actually have one for Thanksgiving, but I was gonna create one for Halloween and then have like a Christmas, Valentine's, Easter, and I thought they would just be like fun portraits to compare throughout the whole year. So anyways, today I'm creating her Halloween portrait, and while I was creating it, I also wanted to chat with you about two different ways that you can go about recording video and photos at the same time. So let's get into it. So if you were using your phone, all you have to do is open your camera app, and then if you go over to video, you'll see that if you start recording a video, it'll start going, and then there's going to be this white circle down to the bottom right, and if you click on it, it will actually take photos as you are recording. So this is really handy, and I honestly did not know about this feature for the longest time. It wasn't until a year ago that I realized and learned that you can take video and photos at the same time on your phone, and that is super handy if you are ever doing something and you're not sure if you want to take a video or photos and you don't want to just do a screenshot afterwards. The second way that you can go about taking video and photos at the same time is using a phone mount. So this is the Ulanzi ST-06S, and all this is it goes on top of your camera really easily, and you can take video at the same time. So it just opens up with like the side tap here. What I liked about this one specifically is you can put your phone in horizontally and vertically. So if you put it in horizontally, you can switch it vertically without having to take it out. Another thing about this one specifically is the shoe mount. So if I'm recording video on my phone and I want to get better audio as well, I can actually put my Rode Video Micro on top here and get better audio. It does bend backwards and forwards, so you can get like different angles when it's on your camera, and it also has a screw hole at the bottom. So if I wanted to attach it to a tripod, I can. So this guy, I think it was like $20–$30 on Amazon. When I first got this, you can hear her, I didn't use it all that often in the first couple months. It wasn't until I really started taking regular family portraits of us that I started using this, because it's great if you want behind the scenes footage. So if you were doing like photography for a client, or you just want behind the scenes footage of what you are photographing, because oftentimes I would see this in other YouTube videos, and my camera, not that I'm aware of, can record video and photo at the same time, and I didn't want like a really bulky setup where I had like another camera on top of this camera and you're talking about a giant rig. I didn't want that. So this accessory is great to get those behind the scenes footage if you just want a video as a keepsake, or if I film it regularly in vertical, and then I can actually turn the video into a reel, which I have been creating a lot of reels lately. But to show you in real time how I use this, I'm going to put Victoria down on my setup over here to do her Halloween portrait, and so I'll show you how I do this. Alright, so what you're seeing on the screen right now is footage taken on my iPhone 12 Pro using the phone mount. So what I typically do is I key in my composition on my camera first, and then I'll adjust the angle of my phone so I get better behind the scenes footage. Alright, so you saw a little behind the scenes of what it was like using this phone mount on top of my camera while I was taking V's Halloween portrait. It's a great little accessory to have. Like I said, it only costs like $20–$30, and it's so small, it fits in most of my pockets. It's got great application if you are like a portrait photographer, nature, travel, and you want to get video and photos at the same time. You could also upgrade the setup, so if you wanted to use an actual camera on top, you can get a different mount, put it on top of your camera, and use a better camera like a GoPro, something small. However, we are getting then into the realm of something that's really big, and honestly with the phone on top it does look pretty big as it is. But I'll show on the screen a bunch of times that I've used this setup. Like I said, use it for basically every family portrait that we take now. I just pop this on top of my camera, capture video the whole time that I'm taking our self-portraits, and so it's just a great little tool to have. So that is my Friday video for you guys. I hope you're all doing well. If you found this video helpful or useful, then give this video a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week.